You guys, Drew Piddle on the most targeted citizen. This is the narcissist that has been the subject of my attention the last day. I'm very bored with it, but I want you to listen to this narcissist. This guy has never been socialized. He's never been in a social setting in his life. He's been in a dark room with 3 or 4 computer screens, remaking VHS tapes into digital. I mean, this Turdgorilla is so disconnected from socialized speech, from socialized conversation, from normal human interaction. And this is why the transhumanist agenda is going to go over like the greatest thing since sliced bread. These people, they can't stand one-on-one conversation. They can't stand looking someone else in the eye. They can't, because then when someone does actually challenge them, they'll pitch a fit and they'll end up getting their teeth knocked down their throat. So listen to this great wisdom from I'm telling you, this guy is narcissist, and I hate using terms like that, but this fits. Turdgorilla fits the perfect mold for narcissist. Listen to him as he types madly. Look how angrily he is.
You fucking want. You can actually post links. You know, a standard fucking...
Look at the hate speech he's putting on. Now listen, I'm not a hate speech guy. I think you ought to be able to say anything you want to say. But look at what he's typing. He's typing the most racist stuff on the planet. That tells you right there the heart of this man. And as I said, I'm all about freedom. I get it. But he's using disparaging terms just to prove a point, to say, you can come talk to me in this chat room. Look, we're free in this chat room. Please, please. He is begging. Except when narcissists beg for attention, they don't say please. They go to the most extremes of their... I can't even find the words. They go for the most extreme to try to get your attention. Oh my God, please talk to me! Please talk to me! The equivalent, this conversation that he's having right here is the equivalent of a 3-year-old child at the Walmart checkout who wants that goddamn bubble gum. Give it to me now, Mommy! Give me the bubble gum! I want the bubble gum, Mommy! This is what you're seeing right now. Watch. Listen to him, and you'll see why. You'll understand why I say that.
To post links, unlike fucking YouTube, where you can't post links. Why the fuck do TIs want to use this shit? You guys are just dumbasses. And not only are you dumbasses, you're incurious. You don't want to learn. Not a single TI has ever come to me and said, you know what, Turdgorilla, I want to learn from your wisdom. I want to know what you know. How does the internet fucking work? What should I be using?
Are you listening? I want to know what you want. I want to know what you know, Turdgorilla. I want to know. That's the insanity that targeted individuals deal with. And here's the biggest thing. As he degrades, demeans, defames, slanders, and libels, as he does that and talks about how we don't want to know anything, he won't even research what is out there in the wide open web. He doesn't look for... He wouldn't even look up who Dr. John Hall is. He wouldn't even say that he is an actual doctor. You know why? Because if he researches it, guess what it proves? It proves that he is a liar. It proves that we're right. The thousands of patents for the technologies that they use on targeted individuals, and nope, he will not do it. He doesn't want to learn. Imagine if I said, what is wrong with Turdgorilla? He is so stupid. He's so dumb. Why doesn't he just come to me and beg me for my knowledge? Why doesn't he beg me for what I know? I can let him into the innermost parts of my brain to let him know the sacred intelligence in which I possess. Not Turdgorilla.
To secure my phone. What should I be using to secure my operating system on my laptop or my computer?
He's so dumb to think that he can secure anything against the feds breaking in. The feds who actually own and run Google. The feds that created Google. The feds that created Facebook and YouTube and Chrome and all the operating system he's on. He thinks that Look at me, I can block it because my phone never gets hacked. My computer never gets hacked. Looky here, the government can't get me. I've got the best VPN on the planet. You can't hurt me. That's how naive and ignorant he is. The problem with his thinking is no one, including the federal government, wants to know what's inside his mind. Because he can't keep his emotions off his shoulders. Look at me. I'm important, dang it! I'm important! Somebody please pay me attention because I'm important! I don't know how he was raised, but I think Daddy probably took off, and I think Mommy went out and bought him a computer, said, here you go, honey, have fun. And Mommy's out dating several men a month or a week, maybe every night, out smoking cigarettes at the bar, trying to pick up somebody to come home and raise her spoiled kid. And he probably never had a father figure in his life. And that explains the way he acts like he acts like a spoiled child. I think Mama tried her best to try to find a man to come home to straighten her little spoiled kid out, but she finally just gave up because she could never have a relationship with such a spoiled, insolent child like him at home. And that explains it all right there. He has Turdgorilla has daddy issues. It's obvious. Let me run it so you can hear his infinite wisdom again.
You can actually post links. You know, a standard fucking like Internet 101 ability to post links, unlike fucking YouTube where you can't post links. Why the fuck do TIs want to use this shit? You guys are just dumbasses. And not only are you dumbasses, you're incurious. You don't want to learn. Not a single TI has ever come to me and said, you know what, Turdgorilla, I want to learn from your wisdom. I want to know what you know. How does the internet fucking work? What should I be using to secure my phone? What should I be using to secure my operating system on my laptop or my computer? None of you guys come and ask me shit like that. None of you guys won't even get in fucking internet relay chat where you can actually type freely.
Him begging for attention.
Where you can type freely.
Please come here.
You guys just keep spewing bullshit.
Please spend time with me.
Anybody who's watching this,
please come spend time with me.
TIs,
please.
None of them know what they're talking
please
about.
Please help me.
Not about just about.
I don't want to be alone.
The stars.
I'm translating.
The planets.
I don't want to be alone.
That they also don't understand about what's actually going on right in their fucking.
I'm tired of being lonely.
You guys don't understand society. You don't.
I want more than just my pillow.
You don't understand anything. You guys are the biggest retards I've ever
Masturbation's
seen.
lost its meaning.
Speaking so arrogantly.
Help me.
If you know how to.
I'm going blind.
Does gang stalk follow you around? You know what I mean? But we say gang stalking. So
I'm going blind.
It's a group of people.
So, anyway, instead of using StreamYard, hop on, dude.
See,
let's get right now.
he's begging someone else for attention. He begged me all day long for attention yesterday. Please come spend time with me.
They're smart enough to know that.
And here he is again. He's begging someone else for attention.
This shit isn't happening. So they just make everything up. They come to instant fucking conclusions.
Please.
These are jump to conclusions.
I'm alone.
Losers.
I'm lonely.
I had enough of you motherfuckers.
I'm lonely.
Now, if
help
I find
me.
out where this guy lives, I'm going to need some people's help here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to subpoena YouTube to get his IP address and have the cops fucking turn him in to the fucking cops.
Listen to him.
This motherfucker is threatening people.
He's threatening people.
Dude.
He just threatened someone.
And you need to get out of my fucking country right now.
Listen to him. Oh.
Motherfucker threaten violence, mass murder.
Wow.
22735. Here comes the threats.
Wow.
By the way, if you don't know, this video right here is called Open Chat on his channel right now. He renamed it. Used to be called something else. I'll show you what it used to be fucking called.
See, no socialization. The people that I deal with, well, I don't know. I don't really deal with that many people, but I'm a lot more socialized. I had a business with a huge amount of customers I dealt with every day, and I can go out in public. And there's not one time during the day where I use a sentence that has 4 to 5 F-bombs in it. Not one time during the day am I disparaging people that I meet. Not one time out of the day am I threatening to call law enforcement to have someone arrested. Am I putting out the I'm begging the world, please help me identify this person because I don't like the way he talks and I'm going to take him down. Now, he just posted some of the most vile words that are not accepted in our society today. He just did that, showed you on his screen because you can do all that right here. But when someone else says something that he doesn't like, We got to call the law. Help me identify him. I need his IP address. If he's so great on a computer, why can't he find an IP address? Why can't he search it down? He is the arbiter of all things computer, right?
It was called I'm Ready to Go Down the Rabbit Hole, Who's Coming? See, he has no idea what's even fucking going on right now. He has no idea how I even got this up right now. He's just fucking clueless. You don't even know anything, dude. So,
narcissist.
These fucking threats he was fucking levying against people.
Get up, you can't. I remember, motherfucker. You ain't gonna falsify my memories, motherfucker. I can look on the internet. You feel me?
Oh wait, I didn't jump to the right.
I guess he didn't. The only thing you jumped was to a conclusion. Turdgorilla.
I will bring attention to it by making it known on the news, and we all know what we gotta do.
Oh
Make
really?
it known, right? You got people. What's his name? Aaron Alexis. He wrote in
A targeted individual. Yes.
on his weapon.
He did.
And they told him F weapon. Some people knew what an F weapon was.
Extra low frequency weapon.
You feel me? So
or extreme low frequency.
You gotta be creative too. You can't just do shit. You gotta have a plan behind it. Sometimes it gotta be a smart ass plan, like something that can you gotta outsmart these motherfuckers.
What's this fucking
like
I haven't heard a threat yet.
Let me see. It's a movie, right? I'm trying to figure out the movie. I forgot what it's called, but it was a movie, right? It was a zombie movie, and they tried to say that they tried to nuke an area, and they said everyone's over there isn't infected. But the reason why they lied and said that on the news is because they didn't want the truth to be known that it was some people that knew what happened. They knew that the government did experiments on people. So they...
It's not going on, you fucking retard. Did you read the actual studies on it? I'm looking at one right now.
See, he is believing the government narrative that targeted individuals don't exist. Now, to see how passionate he is, that's the word I'll use for narcissism, to see how passionate he is about trying to discredit targeted individuals, it is almost like he's being paid to do it. Now, someone made a reference that he is a deputy sheriff. Yeah, maybe we need to research that. Well, I'll look up his name and I'll find out. I'll get his picture and we'll post it and see if that's who it is. But that's the thing on the internet you got to look at. If someone is not even willing to show their face on the internet, and listen, just like he's reading the government's breakdown of Aaron Alexis. Aaron Alexis was a targeted individual. Thousands of targeted individuals. But this guy, who, I mean, it's almost like he is a shield for the government, but I'm not one to say, oh, he's a perp, the government's paying him to try to bring bad stuff against us. I mean, I don't go to that extreme because he doesn't bother me. I know that I could be doing 1,000 other things right now, but I just want you to understand, as targeted individuals, that these people exist. I get trolled more than most on the internet by people that, oh, this is fake, it's fraud, oh, it's mental illness, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy. The government would never do this. This is the same kind of guy who would believe the Warren Commission. He would believe the 9/11 Commission. He would believe all that because why would the government do bad things to us? That's that computer reality. That's living in a computer, not being socialized, not knowing human nature. I mean, he has no clue how what's the word I want to use? How broken he is. That's not the word I want to use. He has no clue how opposite his reactions are to normal life because no socialization. Just like animals. Once you keep a dog in a cage for so long, all that dog does is go round and round and round. And some dogs, they just go crazy where they don't see anything else except the cage where they go round and round. Some dogs get mean and violent. That's the stage that this narcissist is in. He's stuck in that computer box. He's got all the information in the world at his disposal, but he only focuses on what seems to be different. What is opposite of all the stuff that he chooses. Just like he said, I've got 5 or 6 reports from doctors say that you've got some kind of mass hysteria in your mind. You're broken. You got a mental illness, and I've read these 5 studies that say, oh yeah, and all these studies are supported by the United States government, and they'll tell you you're wrong. Let me see. All the studies. So these are agencies that got grants from the U.S. government. And I'm just assuming, because it's just like the climate change engine. Climate change is real. Climate change is real. How do you know it's real? Because all the people that got grants from the government. Oh, the government who's pushing climate change gave grants to these people who were saying climate change is real? Huh, that's kind of like pay as you go, pay to play. That's what it's like, right? Huh, that's weird.
Scientific study about how you fucking people are dangerous and violent, and you just fucking proved it. You just brought this dude's name up, dude, and you're talking about you'll make it known in the news? Somebody needs to find this guy right fucking now. UTIs need to get this motherfucker. I
think a UTI is a urinary tract infection, isn't it? You see what I mean? This poor kid doesn't even know what acronyms are.
Sick of you dangerous faggots walking around freely on my fucking planet.
His planet.
Who the fuck do you think you are, dude?
His planet.
What are you doing to my country, faggot?
His
Talking
planet.
like that. You don't get to kill innocent people, fag. And if I find out where you are, I'm going to put a stop to it.
Wow.
I'm going to get the police there, and you're going to be handcuffed, and you're going to be taken away, dude.
Listen to him.
You're not going to threaten people's lives, faggots. I don't want to see you in another fucking scientific study here about what a mass murder, boring fucking loser you are.
Listen to him.
What are you fucking doing, dude?
Wow. Listen to that language. Now, you can tell. You can tell. He has never been in a crowd of people and used that language, because he would be choking on his teeth. Probably nicotine-stained teeth, but he would be choking on his teeth, picking his jaw up off the ground if he was around normal people speaking like that. He seems to be the only violent one in this conversation. Huh, strange, huh? Anyway, I've wasted enough time. Have a good day. Please go like, share, subscribe to Turdgorilla. Let him know what you think, especially if you're targeted individuals. Listen, guys, a lot of targeted individuals avoid the trolls. You avoid them because you just don't hassle them, and I get it. But you see what I deal with daily, right? Why don't you turn it around and go to them and start commenting on your experiences? What's he going to do, block you? No, he's going to invite you to play. So instead of doing it on his terms, where he can control the narrative, where he can hide anything on his little pages that you can talk on and say anything, do it out in the public, because court of public opinion will hold him to the higher standard, because apparently he's never been disciplined before. I'm Stuart Fenlon, the most targeted citizen. Like, share, subscribe. God bless. Hopefully next week, the most targeted channel will come back on, and we'll get back up to the views that we're used to. God bless.